All right, so I'm gonna start at 1:55, and it's gonna be this video, just the Who Sparks at Woodstock. All right. So yeah, this is kind of when the band all comes in together and starts playing the song. So it's gonna start out with a just a normal open E chord. So that's gonna be, it's gonna sound like that, right? So it's kind of how it's gonna sound. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking my ring finger, which is gonna be on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. I'm going like this, so it's gonna, I'm pulling it off and hammering it on and pulling it off again. So I'm just gonna play it slowly. And then after I do that, I'm gonna hit the, play the 2nd fret of the A string, and then the open 4th string, which is the D string. So we're gonna do that a couple times, and then I'll just play it with the video, just so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. All right, yeah, so as you can hear there, I just play through it a couple times, and then we're going to transition to the next part, which is going to be this B bar chord. So it's going to be just a 5th string bar chord, just the normal shape on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So basically what he's doing is you're just going to go like, so strum open, and a couple more strums after that. And then you're going to switch to an open A chord. So kind of the same idea, so strum once and then, so that, I'll just play with him then real quick. So yeah, he does that like 2 times there. So the next part is kind of like the main focus of the song, I would say. Yeah, so basically what he's doing there is you're gonna take a normal open D chord here. So that shape is gonna be, it's gonna look like this. It's kind of like a little triangle. And what you do is you're going to move that shape, a normal D chord, you're gonna move it up 2 frets. So what that's gonna be is the 1st finger, or your pointer finger, is gonna be on the 4th fret of the 4th fret of the 3rd string, or G string. And then ring finger is going to be on the 5th fret of the B string, or the 2nd string, and your middle finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the high E string. So you're going to just strum it once, and then you're going to set your pinky down on the 5th fret of the 1st string. Strum, pinky down, pull off with your middle finger so that the E string or 1st string is open. So it's gonna be like this: strum, pinky, lift off, middle finger. So you can do that like a couple times here. So it's gonna be like, yeah, so you have to do that like 3 times. You're gonna go move that exact same shape. You're gonna move it down 2 frets. So it's gonna be like this. So that's just your normal open D chord, right? So Let me just play through that one more time. And then so you're only gonna play that once. So I'll play with him real quick. Lifting off, pinky down, lifting off. Then you're going to that D chord. And then you're gonna move it, so just strum once. Yeah, so that's that part, and then the next part is gonna be just like this little run that he does, so it's like. So what that's gonna look like is you are going to take your pointer finger and you're gonna put it on the 2nd fret of the D string or 4th string. So you're gonna go. So 2nd fret, open D string, 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret A string. So yeah, 2nd fret, open D string, 2nd fret D string, open fret open D string, 3rd on the A, 2nd on the A. So yeah, that's kind of the rhythm you're gonna play with though. 1, 2. So that's the first part, and then he switches into open D string, and so open D string, 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret, yeah, open A string, 3rd fret of the low E string, open A string, ending on that 2nd fret of the A string. So yeah, so I'll play with him real quick. Yeah, so that is going to be the first part of the song. All right, so now we are on 3:01 timestamp in the video here. So the next thing that he does after that part we just learned is we're gonna go back to this B bar chord, right? But we're gonna take our pinky and it's gonna be on the 5th fret of the highest E string. That's kind of a stretch to do, just to, you know, show it off. Kind of a stretch to do, so you don't have to do the full bar chord. What you can do is take your pointer finger, lay it across you can just do this. So that's going to be pointer finger across the 4th fret of the D string or 4th string, and then your middle finger can just be on the 5th fret of the E string, and then you can just lift that up, or yeah, so you can go like back to that B bar chord. So he does that like twice here. Let's play with him. All right, so the next part is gonna be kind of a little more fast-paced here. So yeah, so we started with this, right? We're just doing that twice. So then the next thing is we're gonna take that open D chord shape that we've been using. So what we're going to be doing here is taking that D chord shape here, and we're going to be using our pointer finger, we're gonna start it on the 4th fret of the G string there. So that's what that's gonna look like, right? So we're gonna go down, 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 down. So 1 strum, move it down 2 frets. And while the whole time we're doing that, we're gonna be hitting the open D string here. So you can either hit it open like this, or you can palm mute it by taking the side of your hand and just laying it across the bridge here, like this. So it mutes it just a little bit, or you can do it open. No big deal either way. I like to palm mute it just because it helps me keep time. So yeah, we're gonna do down, down 2 frets, down strum, down again. So we do that about 3 times, right? So it's gonna be like, let me take this shape. We're gonna do on the 6th fret here of the 3rd string. So we're moving it up 2 frets, right? So this is where we started. We're going here. We're just gonna do down twice on that. I like to just mute it once I strum it, so you can do that by just lightly lifting your fingers like that, or you can just do this. Either way works, no problem. So yeah, you do that twice, and then I'll just play along with him real quick. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention. So once you do the boom, boom, you lay down your pinky after. So it goes down, down 2 frets, down, down 2 frets, down, pinky. Lay that pinky down, like kind of how we did earlier. So. And then you move it up 2 frets. See what he does here. Yeah, so yeah, we do the down twice, and then we lay our pinky down and just strum it once. Okay. All right, yeah, so we do that. Lay down the pinky, and then we're gonna move that shape, so we're keeping the same shape, right? The shape we've been using, we're gonna move it up 1 fret. So that's gonna be, now we're on the, what is that, the 7th fret of the, still on that 3rd string, right? So this is how the next part goes. All right, so how that looks broken down here is gonna be, you're just gonna pick through that shape. So that's just with nothing, right? So you're just keeping that shape. So open E, 2nd string, 3rd string. Set the pinky down. So it's like this. So I'll put my hand in here too. So pinky down, right? And then what you're gonna do after that, so you're gonna go boom. Then you're going to leave your ring finger down. You're gonna take your middle finger and you're gonna put that where your 1st finger was. So that's gonna be, so middle finger is gonna stay down on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Middle finger is gonna go up on the 7th fret of the 3rd string there. And then your pointer finger is gonna go all the way down here on the 5th fret of the open E string. And you're just gonna strum that down. Right? So it's gonna, all together, it looks like this. So you just strum that down once, you're not picking through it like you were for the other parts, okay? Yeah, so it's gonna be like this. So after you strum that, what you're gonna wanna do is take your pinky, right here, and you're gonna put it on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. So it's gonna sound like that. This is the next part here. So pinky, you're gonna go 2nd string, hit that twice with where your pinky is, lift up your pinky, and put your middle finger down on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. First finger is gonna be on the 7th fret of the G string or the 3rd string there. So it's like this. Pinky, so hit it twice, 10th fret, 2nd string, 10th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, 2nd string. You're gonna kind of want to do that in quick succession there. That's what that's gonna sound like. So all together, it's gonna be like this, right? All right, so there's that part, and then the next part here. Yeah, so after you do that, after you do that, then you're gonna pick through that first shape that we had. So that's gonna be that D, that open D chord, that is on the 7th fret of the G string. So doing exactly what we did before, except now you're gonna take your pinky. So that was just hanging out, you know, kind of over here. Set it down. You're setting it down on the 8th fret of the high E string. Then you're gonna move it to the 10th fret. So you're picking through, kind of like what we did earlier, but you're gonna go set the pinky down, 10th fret. So it's gonna go from the 8th fret, and you're just gonna strum that down.